Hello and welcome to Quartz Light, your car brochure channel, and in today's episode, for your Saturday special, the special edition Citroen Xantia Forte. Welcome back, and if you're new to Quartz Light, we're a car brochure channel here on YouTube, looking at car brochures for around the world for the 60s, 70s, 80s and 90s, and sometimes beyond that as well. So if you're interested in cars and car brochures, please consider subscribing. Anyway, today, this particular episode was recorded for a Saturday viewing. We call it the Saturday special because we look at special edition versions of various different makes and models of car. And like I say, this is for the Xantia, the Forte. So let's have a look at that now. So here is the Citroen Xantia. And what can we say about the Citroen Xantia? Kind of like produced in Europe between 1992 and 2002 with a bit of facelift around about 1997. This is a 2000 brochure, so it has got that facelift. Not much of a change really, a bit more colour coordinated bumpers, grille, minor little updates in 97. This is further on, like I said, 2000, and I think the sales started tailing off. And what do car manufacturers do when they're coming to the end of the run and to keep the sales going? Well, make a silly special edition name, in this case Forte, and sell it with a few more extras. But really these were more sort of value based special editions, lower cost, big car, not much money, I think was kind of like the idea with this particular special edition. I did always like the Xantia though, designed by Bertone, replacement for the BX, in a slow move that Citroen kind of like went less Citroen really, but still I really like these Xantias. My dad had one for a short time. I think it was the SX diesel. I don't think he really took to it too well though actually. It was quite a high mileage example, the old HDI, although they used to run on and on, didn't they? Anyway, starting to waffle a little bit, let's open the brochure up and have a look inside. Apologies for all the reflection, it's a very shiny brochure this one, and when they do these black brochures or black pages that are glossy, you get a lot of shine, so we will zoom in a moment, but we can see straight away there's both a hatch and an estate. But let's zoom in and kind of like clean the image up and look at some of the text. So at the top it says, and once again apologies for the reflection, but it says the Citroen Xantia has always combined stylish good looks with eminent practicality and build quality, whilst its exemplary ride and handling are amongst the best in class. The brochure goes on to tell us the new special edition Xantia Forte is no exception, boasting a comprehensive list of features as well as outstanding performance and economy. Available in either saloon or estate version, and with the engine choice of a 1.8i 16 valve petrol or the 2 litre HDI diesel. The Xantia Forte is the epitome of affordable family motoring, and really I think that's the key, affordability. I don't think it was really high spec, more on that sort of end of line big car affordability. From the outside, Xantia is a real head turner with elegant body coloured bumpers, side rubbing strips and door mirrors. Whilst inside you find yourself cosseted in complete comfort and surrounded by features you'd normally associate with more expensive cars. With automatic temperature control to help you keep cool whatever the temperature outside, or Traffic Master Oracle, a real-time traffic information system to help you avoid the jams. No compromise has been made when it comes to safety and security. Forte models feature driver, front passenger and front lateral airbags, while for extra peace of mind ABS is also standard. Deadlocks and alarm, meanwhile, help keep your Xantia Forte well protected. And there is this example of this particular red, or it looks like maybe some kind of red example of the Xantia Forte. Just zooming on the badge, little Forte badge there, and sort of similar sort of script as the Xantia script really. And this particular example is the 2 litre HDI, so the diesel version. And then, like I say, you could have it as the very practical estate as well. And that takes us to the back page. Fortunately, that sort of glossy black has now disappeared. A little bit of an image of the interior, and those two, that red and silver example, is shown again with the specifications, so we can see what specs these Xantia Fortes have. So technical specification wise, like I said, there was 2 models. There was the petrol and the diesel. You can have the petrol as a saloon or estate, and you can have the diesel as the saloon or estate, which is nice to have a little bit of variety there. So the petrol was a 4-in-line 1761cc engine. Looks like maximum power 112 horsepower, 5500 revs, maximum torque 114 pounds-foot at 4250 RPM, transmission front wheel drive, manual gearbox with 5 speeds of course. So then if we look at the fuel economy, let's concentrate on maybe the combined figure. It looks like it's doing 32.5 miles per gallon by the looks of it, which isn't too bad actually for a larger petrol engine, but I kind of think at this time the diesels would have been the one to go for, and certainly they seem to have quite a high depreciation on the petrol Citroens, and the diesels used to hold the price really well and give you really good fuel economy. So certainly at this point in time the diesels were the one to have, so I would certainly have gone for that 2 litre HDI. Again, you can have it as a saloon or indeed an estate, and they are a 1997cc. Now these are actually showing that they're actually a 90 horsepower. They did do 110, but it doesn't look like that's available on this particular Forte model at this time. Again, front wheel drive and a manual gearbox, but fuel economy is certainly a lot better, 50.4 miles per gallon. It's even a greater difference actually if you look at the extra urban figure. It goes up to 60.1 compared to 42.2, and then the urban environment even better. You only gain like 23.2 miles per gallon out of the petrol, where the diesel you're still getting 38.2. So like I say, I think the diesel was really where it was at. We've also got performance figures, so the petrol's doing 121 miles per hour. I think the second figure, where it's saying 117 miles per hour, is actually going to be for the estate version. 0 to 62, 10.8 seconds, so it is quite a bit faster than the diesel, but I think I'd still go for the diesel. 111 miles per hour, 0 to 62, 12.7 seconds, and if you went for the estate, 109 miles per hour and 0 to 62 in 13.4. Equipment wise, so we've got ABS, driver's front and front lateral airbags, front seat pre-tensioners, air conditioning with auto temperature control, power assisted steering, electric windows, wide angle driver's door mirror, front fog lights, body coloured corded bumpers, side rubbing strips, door mirror housings, transponder immobiliser, high frequency remote control central locking, anti-theft alarm with deadlocks, that traffic master, self-leveling suspension of course. One of the great things about Citroen, height adjustable steering wheel, height and lumbar adjustable driver's seat, universal velour upholstery, very nice, RDS or stereo radio cassette, metallic paint is a cost option on both the petrol and the diesel versions. Glimpse on the inside, and I seem to remember this seat's been very nice and overall a very comfortable car. Did a bit of a look on the red version, and then another little tiny shot of the silver estate. Down the bottom here there's a little Citroen address for the UK at the time. Also the date, if you can just about make out there, it is for the year 2000, the 31st of July 2000 by the looks of it. So there we go, the Citroen Xantia Forte. Do you remember these special editions? or indeed the Xantia as a whole, because we've never actually featured the Xantia on this channel. Maybe we should look at a full brochure at some point in time. But thank you so much for watching today. Have a great weekend, and we'll see you very soon. Take care and goodbye.